I'm sure you've seen this hand movement before. It's called the Lotus. It's beautiful and it's quite remarkable when it's done in a dance. It's something you want to do a little while, but not very long, because it is that remarkable. Let's talk about how you break it down and do it correctly. The lotus is a flower, so think of your hands touching at the wrists and the flower, the petals, being your hands reaching up. They're curved a little bit, reaching up to the sun. Let's start a little bit underneath shoulder height so that your chest is relaxed and your elbows are lifted. The full wrist base is touching on both hands. This is relaxed, but I am flexed all the way back as far as I can without creating tension in the hand itself. Here's my first position. What I want to do now is turn the hands so they point side to side, but in an opposite way. I'm going to take my left hand and push it over the right. It flexes back as the right hand flexes inward. Now side to side, you're still touching at the wrist bone, one hand above the other, but the fingers are pointing to each side. Then I'm going to press the left hand downward, so they're both flexed inward and still touching at the wrist bone. This is pointing outward a little bit because I'm touching there at the wrist bone. I don't want them to touch anywhere else down on the hand. So it looks a little bit pointing outward. Now I'm going to pull the right hand up and do the opposite side to side position. Right hand flexes back, left hand is flexed inward. And then I return to start and push both hands back and lift up into the flower position. We'll do that one again. Left hand goes on top, points side to side. Right hand palm is inward, left hand palm is outward. Now we point both down, touching at the wrist bone. Go side to side on the other side. Right hand on top, left on the bottom, and then back to start. We're going to take this one from the side once, just so you see. We're lifted here. My left hand comes over, my right hand flexes in. They both flex in. The right hand flexes back. They both flex back. So you have 4 clean positions. Once you're comfortable reaching all 4 positions, then you want to practice holding where the wrists are touching in one spot. So for after you've reached the 4 positions, you really clearly want to control where the lotus is spinning around the center of the wrist. You don't want to practice moving it up and down because you lose the effect. So first, hold it in one spot, control. Once you've got it flowing, not stopping in any one place, all moving in a constant, even flow, then you can add practicing lifting the arms slowly. Never do this one fast. It's beautiful overhead if you keep your elbows back and frame the head, or you can even move it around to the side, slowly. Shoulder height, come center in front of the breastbone, not too close to the chest because then you're collapsing your power base and you're closing off your chest from the audience. You may even go over to the other side, carry it up again. It's a beautiful movement.